Alright guys, we're going to be going back to Sovereign of the Savage Sea. In a different video, I showed you a turn 1 OTK. Obviously, that's a little bit harder to do. So we're going to be going for a slower clear this time. There's no turn count mission, so no items, no continues, no KOs. We're going to be using... we're not going to take a friend. You can if you want to. We don't need to. We're just going to be using this team to get a nice, safe, super simple clear. Esther for Omni covering, Sylvie for Thunder support, Roberta for the killers, 2B for damage, and Dwayne for damage. Let's get in here and give it a go. So with Omni cover, you basically can just take as long as you need, and the boss is pretty non-threatening. So we're going to use Esther on turn 1 to Energizing Bunny, then Electromagnetic and Storm Guardian. Sylvie will do on turn 1 Paladin's Offense, Bolt Egg, and Marion's Blessing Lightning. Roberta in the shift form will do Dragon and Aquatic Killer, as well as Emissary of Demise for the mod buff. We'll do the shifted LB of 2B and a triple bolting on Dwayne. So this turn is mostly set up. We don't really have a good defense break on the boss yet, which we're going to be doing next turn. But, you know, it'll be a lot better in a second. So here's some breaks on the party. Not really too worried about it. Some attacks on Esther. She Omni covers it. And we're using 100% water and ice resist on Esther. Okay, so this turn, we're going to go to the base form with Esther. And we're going to do, we're just going to do her defense break, 87%. We're going to go to the base form with Sylvie, and we're going to do Compassionate to cure those breaks. Then we can do Vines and Petals just because. We don't really need it, but whatever. Roberta can go to the shift form and LB buff. And we're going to go to the base form with 2B, and we're going to do triple R40. And we'll have Dwayne just triple bolting as well. And again, this is still primarily a setup turn. Next turn, we're going to unleash the big burst. Okay, so some more attacks on the party, breaks, etc. Don't really care. We evade some stuff, some ice, some water. We're immune on Esther. No big deal. Okay, let's go back to the base form with Esther. Just in case we don't kill the boss, we'll use her LB right here to reapply Omni cover. We'll use Roberta on this turn to do... actually, let's go to the base form. In case we don't kill the boss, we'll do Dragon, Aquatic, and Draconic Triune to refill the party's LB gauge. I think we're going to kill the boss, though, honestly. I'll have to find out, though. So let's have Sylvie do the shifted LB for the stats. We'll do the base form LB of 2B, and we'll do Atonement on Dwayne. Not Hellfire. Atonement on Dwayne. And we'll go ahead and chain these two up, and then we can do Roberta just in case we don't kill the boss, but we probably will. Yeah, of course we did. Okay, so there was a turn 3 clear, and if we didn't kill it on turn 3, no big deal. We just keep going. We have Omni cover on Esther, which is basically immune. So Esther is using 100 or better ice and water resist, status immunity, passive provoke, full evasion, counter build to keep her LB gauge filled, status immunity, I think I mentioned that, and just whatever. She's just support at this point. Sylvie, literally whatever, just some mana reduction, who cares? She's just here to buff and do thunder stuff. Roberta, same thing, mana reduction, other than that, who cares? She's here for the dragon and the aquatic killer. 2B in both forms are geared for aquatic and dragon killer. 14.7 with Dwayne's leader skill, maxed LB, maxed aquatic, and only 250 dragon. And then Dwayne, 14.4 with his own leader skill. There's the setup, killers versus dragons, and aquatic, and he is maxed on both. And there it is. There is our turn 3 clear. But again, if it takes you longer, no big deal. Just keep going. Just keep Omni cover up on Esther. You can also remove the boss's attack and magic buff with Sylvie's not so fast ability if you really want to. You probably don't need to, but if you really want to, you can. You know, whatever. And about equal damage, pretty nice. Equivalent, yeah, very nice. So there it is. There is a simple clear. And again, you can take a friend unit. So if you don't have like a 2B or a Dwayne of your own, grab a friend. There is no turn count. Take as long as you need. Instead of Esther, you could use like Chow for Omni cover. You could use Abigail. You could use really whatever. pretty easy fight. Okay, see you in a bit.